What's up, guys? This is Jets News back with another video. Today I'm taking a look back at the New York Jets open practice, which took place on Wednesday, August 23rd. This was the last chance for the public to see the practice up close, and although that's a bit sad, I'll tell you why it can also be a good thing. And if you want to keep up to date with everything that's going on with the Jets, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Okay, I won't keep you waiting any longer. So let's get straight to what happened during this incredible practice. First, let's talk about Dwayne Brown's return to training. He returned on a limited basis and didn't take part in many team activities, but the exciting news is that he could be ready for the opening game against the Buffalo Bills on September 11th. With Brown on the offensive line, we have a perfect scenario. Brown, Tomlinson, McGovern, AVT, and Becton. This formation promises a lot, as long as the health of the players is maintained. However, we can't ignore the uncertainties regarding the health of Becton and Brown, which leads us to talk about the importance of depth in the squad. We've seen the offensive line oscillate between good and bad depending on the presence of these players. But the good news is that in recent days, with the return of these players, the offensive line has improved considerably. Now, speaking of Elijah Vera-Tucker, he's back at practice after an injury, and although he hasn't taken part in all the repetitions, his presence is encouraging. The Jets are taking a cautious approach, and that's understandable. Vera-Tucker should be ready for the game against the Giants, but they are managing his return intelligently. Now, let's talk about the performance of the aerial game. Aaron Rodgers impressed everyone with an incredible throw to Allen Lazard. It reminded us why the Jets made such an effort to bring him into the team. Rodgers is still an exceptional talent, and I believe he could be among the 7 best quarterbacks in the league this season. In addition, Randall Cobb seems to be playing a bigger role than many expected. That doesn't mean he'll steal targets from Garrett Wilson, who already has a great connection with Rodgers. Be sure to share this news with your friends who are also Jets fans. One strategy that stood out in practice was the use of play action, something I expect to see more of in the Jets offense this year. Last year, the Jets used play action 116 times, while Aaron Rodgers and the Packers used it 136 times. With players like Breece Hall, Dalvin Cook, and Michael Carter in the backfield, this tactic can be highly effective, creating opportunities for the air game. The Jets defense experimented with a formation with 3 safeties, a look that can be used at times during the season. With Adrian Amos and Jordan Whitehead on the field, this formation could help offset some issues at the linebacker position. Jamie Sherwood and Zaire Barnes are still unknowns in terms of depth, but the presence of 3 safeties could help mitigate those concerns. Finally, Mekhi Becton once again showed his dominance in the ground game, opening up spaces for Breece Hall and other runners. With his size and agility, he creates disadvantages for secondary defenders and promises to be a key part of the Jets' strategy. All in all, it was an encouraging day of training, with plenty of highlights and twists and turns. Leave your thoughts in the comments, subscribe if you're not already, and give it a like before you leave. Until next time, guys.